Namaskar and good morning, everybody. So today is one of those Sundays in the year we all look forward to. We have in our midst our beloved Swami Vimohananda ji. Most of you are familiar with him. But for those who are seeing him for the first time, I'll say a few words of introduction. Vimohananda ji joined the order in 1988. And for the first many years, nearly 25 years, no less, he worked in our Advaita Ashrama Kolkata branch, where he edited and translated a number of books, all of which have been published. He had Mantra Diksha, Brahmacharya Diksha, and Sannyasa Diksha, all from most revered Swami Bhuteshanand Ji Maharaj, our 12th president of our order. And he received sannyasa in 1998. He has also worked in various capacities in our Mysore, Lucknow, and Vrindavan centers. And as we all know, he is a very, very good speaker and a very fine singer. So he'll treat us to a song after his talk, so we'll enjoy both. And in 2019, he was sent as minister in charge to our Vedanta Society of British Columbia in Vancouver. It was only after his arrival there that the society got formal affiliation with our order. And this is his, if I remember right, this is his third visit? Yes. Both of us look forward to this. I mean, all of us on one side, and he also likes to come here. That is why it makes this a very joyful meeting. Anyhow, Maharaj will now talk to us about a serious subject. The cycle of Samsara, or Samsara Chakra. So, I welcome Vimohananda ji.
Can't express my joy at being here again. By God's grace, given this great privilege of being with revered monks and all of the wonderful devotees of the ashrama. I'm really grateful to Swami Atmagyananand Maharaj, who has kindly given me this opportunity once more. So before starting, we can do Pranam Mantra of Thakur. Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharma swarupini avatara varisthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. So Maharaj has already told the topic of our discussion today. Of course, there is hardly any Indian, any Vedantin who is not familiar with this world, Samsara, and neither is there one who needs to be told that all of us are in Samsara. We are a part and parcel of samsara. So today we will go a little deep and we will examine what is the meaning, exact meaning of samsara. Who is a sansari? How does one become a sansari? Unfortunately, it doesn't require much effort. And how can one be free from samsara? That requires great effort. So, we are all familiar with this word, more or less, but if you are asked the exact meaning of this small word, we may not be able to answer right away. There are different connotations of this word, but they all point out to one basic fact, which we shall examine. So first, in common or poetic usage, especially when householders use this word, samsara refers generally to what? You know best. Family life, household responsibilities, implying a life bound by social duties and emotional ties. So people often say, Maharaj, so many problems in this samsara. Our entire samsara will be ruined. Nothing will remain. So by the word samsara, they mean sons and daughters, husband, wives, wealth and prosperity, in-laws. All of this is considered samsara. In a broader sense, samsara can also refer to life in the physical world, especially one that is driven by desires, attachments. It then encompasses worldly pleasures, sufferings, relationships, and struggles, which bind us hand and foot. So this is the second meaning, so to say. Third, if we expand the idea still further, samsara is used more broadly to mean the totality of worldly life and human experience. This is how generally it is used in Vedanta, in a sort of technical sense. So here it is not just the individual cycle, but the entire realm of conditioned existence, in which everything is included, not only human beings, plants, everything. The favorite expression, A Brahma Stambha Paryantam. So here Brahma means Hiranyagarbha or Brahma, first created being, so to say, right down to a clump of grass. Everything is included. Of course, the lower animals have no sense of bondage. But the difference between human beings and other kinds of jivas or animals is that human beings are aware of being a sansari, being under some kind of bondage. So these are the three connotations, and if we look at the practical sides, one of the meanings of samsara, which we may not like, is worthless. Sansara dhanva bhuvi kim saram amrishasi shansa adhuna shubhamate. Shubhamate, O noble-minded one, why do you seek for any essence or worth in this desert land of samsara? You are seeking water in a desert. So if you are seeking bliss and happiness in this samsara, it is like seeking water in a mirage. Now all these meanings are correct. One leads to another. And we shall see where they all ultimately lead to. But for that, we first have to delve deeper and again examine what the word actually means. These are the broad definitions. But we have to go right to the root, that is etymology. As we all know, all the words in Sanskrit are derived from roots. From that we can gauge an idea what is the meaning of the word. Samsara derives from the root Sri, to flow, with the prefix sam, implying what? Continuous flowing. Continuous flowing or wandering. There is no cessation of movement here. Nothing ever remains still in this conditioned existence. And this can be better understood by the Sanskrit word sansarana. Sansarana means movement, slipping away. So in Hindi they say sarakna. You put one thing, it will not stay there. Immediately it will slide. You try to catch hold of it there, it will not remain there also. There is continuous movement. So if a thing is here now, it goes to a different place the very next moment. So what a wonderful way of describing this conditioned existence. No one, not a thing here, stays in one place. This slipping, this shifting, things moving away from their place, even if one does not wish for it. This is called in Sanskrit sansarana. From that, it is the samsara word, the same meaning. Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, sansaranam sansaram. So now we can understand this. What is sansaranam? Sansara, because of the word sansarana, which is always slipping, sansara means that which constantly moves. In samsara, a king does not remain a king, a minister does not remain a minister, even sometimes a scholar does not remain a scholar. One great saint told by way of teaching us, there was a great scholar in Varanasi. He had practically the whole of Shankaracharya's commentaries memorized at one time. He could have effortlessly analyzed complex grammar, but he lost his sanity one day. So he used to wander about in the streets of Varanasi speaking in Sanskrit, but now out of madness. So this is samsara. There is nothing you can catch hold of, nothing you can depend upon. Everything is in a flux here. Knowledge shifts, intellect shifts, wealth shifts, youth goes away. Does one realize this? Not in the beginning. Only when the black hair starts turning grey, one begins to understand. A great saint said, when the smoothness of the face disappears, then one realizes that the world is constantly moving. You cannot stop it. You cannot stop change. And what is our position here? When we are in the samsara, what is our state? We are a part and parcel of this change. A train is moving, and if we are inside, we will also be moving till we are inside. Though we may be completely separate from the train, but till we are in the train, we are connected with it. Once we leave it, everything is over for us. But till we are inside, we are as if tied to the train or any moving vehicle. If the train crashes, we will also be destroyed. Although in reality, we may be separate. We are separate from any vehicle in which we ride. So just a simple example to show us our position here. we are tied up. We have tied ourselves up to this movement. And this tying is not only on the physical level, but also on the mental level. In the mental level, what happens? We start identifying ourselves with certain things and people. I am related in such and such a way with such and such a thing or person. This belongs to me. I belong to him or her. This is how we identify ourselves with things on the mental level. Physically, nobody has tied us. So all the bondages are here. We have made this connection. If we examine it, we won't find any basis. But this connection has been made. The mind is tying us first with the mind and body, and then with everything connected with that mind and body. So where does this start? What do we first consider as I? From which there must be a root. From that root springs a tree. So from one identification, primary identification, all other identifications spring, grow. Just as from a seed, the whole tree grows. So we all know that here the identification starts with the mind and body complex. Only after that we begin to identify with the things connected to them, the associated objects. Something is connected to my body. First I connect myself with a body and a mind. I am so and so. Then the things connected with the body. This is my house. This is my car. These are my relatives. These are my friends. So whose are they? They are belonging what we think to be I. And when we say I, what does the picture come? This body. This mind and body complex. From that, everything starts. That is why Shankaracharya has said, so now we are going deeper. You see, each word is very important here. We will now quote the saints and try to examine how they explain this wonderfully. That's why Shankaracharya says Samsara, which we can translate in short as worldly existence, now that we have understood the meaning, is created by what? The root, as we examined. It is created by identification with the body. In Sanskrit they say, Deha Abhiman Krita. That is what he says. Krita means done by, caused by. So this samsara is caused by what? First, Deha Abhiman. Deha means body. And here by the body it means the mind-body complex. Once this primary identification occurs, then see the chain. Once this occurs, then we begin to consider the actions performed by the body and the experiences the mind and body undergo as one's own. Is it not? My body is mine, the mind is I, so everything the body experiences are my experiences. Body is feeling cold, we say, I am feeling cold. So, next comes the actions performed by the body. We say, I did this, I did that, I experienced that, I ate this, I had gone there. So by this primary identification, this identification spreads. Then we consider other human beings also, my son, my daughter. So here we are setting the wheel in motion. One by one. The wheel maybe was like a pinpoint. Now we are expanding it. Associating with people, objects, identifying ourselves with them. This circle, we are increasing it. So another definition which we are leading up to that till now, this is the most important definition. Sri Shankaracharya has defined samsara another way also by saying kartritva, bhoktritva, lakshana, samsara. This is the most important definition of samsara in Vedanta. It sums up the whole thing. Kartritva, I am the doer. And bhoktritva, bhokta. Bhokta means I am the experiencer. Bhog can be good as well as bad. Here it means includes everything, that is experiences. So first, I do everything. And I also experience the fruits of what I do. I am earning so and so money, such and such money. Now I am going to such and such a place and eating such and such a nice thing. So I did. And I am experiencing the fruits. So this bhoktritva, kartritva and bhoktritva, lakshana. Lakshana means characterized by. So the definition, if we translate, samsara is characterized by the notions of being the doer and the experiencer of everything, all the actions performed by the mind and body. Once we attach doership, experiencership, so to say, follows automatically. You cannot stop it. If I am the doer, I am also the experiencer. So first comes ignorance. From this ignorance springs identification with the mind and body. This leads to the cycle of karma. I am feeling hungry. Why? Because I am thinking I am the body. I want to eat food. That is action. Karma. And all these actions are selfish. For a person in ignorance like us, all the actions are selfish. One way or the other. Because of these selfish actions, they create further fruits, which leads to further karma, more and more karma. And more karma, the more the identification with the mind and body increases. This will continue till we become completely unselfish, and that is a far distant goal. So karma with motive, any kind of motive, is done, it cannot be done without identification with the mind and body. So one thing leads to another, and all kinds of attachments follow. And by the time we realize, we are hopelessly caught, deep into the meshes, weaving this net around ourselves. And then we find it extremely difficult to get out. So, what can be said to be the cause of samsara? Now we do know sansaranam sansaram. What always moving, that is samsara. Now, if something moves, let it move. What is the problem? The problem is, if we are attached to those things, we will be forced to move. So we are also moving. Who has forced us to move? Our identification with things which are moving. That is forcing us to move. So, kartritva, bhoktritva, lakshana, samsara. And if we go still deeper, what does Shankaracharya say? Samsara abhimana krita. That is a basic root. What is the root of everything? The root is identification. Let the mind and body move. If we are not attached to this, so many trains are moving, so many vehicles are moving. If we are not attached to it, how are we affected? Let them move. Problem comes when we attach ourselves to anything. So here also, he says, the root is what? Abhimana. Abhimana here means, all these words are used in a technical sense in Vedanta. Abhimana here means identification. Identification with what? All these things which are constantly changing, which are undergoing sansarana, which are undergoing change. So now if we like to sum up all these things, so many different meanings we have examined, same meaning we have examined from different angles. So if we wish to state in one sentence, what will it mean? Mistakenly, mind you, identifying ourselves with something impermanent. It is constantly changing, as we have seen. So mistakenly identifying ourselves with something impermanent, considering it as I, that is samsara. We are identifying with something which we are not, and identifying with those things which are constantly moving, which don't remain unchanged even for a second. And we consider it as I. That is identification. It is nothing but association, tying up with those things which are constantly changing. So, samsara abhimana krita. This is a wonderful statement. So, we can examine it a little in the light of the teachings of our great saints. Abhimana krita, it is created by attachment and identification. So this body, our sense organs, our mind, none of these are worthy of being called I or mine. They are worthless things. Everything is constantly changing. So the feeling of I in them cannot stand the test of our experience. It is illogical. Whenever we say I in regard to these things, we are talking nonsense actually. I am fat. I am thin. I am hungry. I am full. What are we actually feeling here? The same I which was fat is now thin. How do we know the same I was fat a few months before and it is thin now? So what are we saying? Suppose we say a pot was red yesterday, but it is blue today. What does it mean? So the whole identification is a huge mistake. That's why he says in the definition, mistakenly identifying ourselves. And we, the ones who are victims of this mistake, this illusion, means one who considers the actions of the mind and body as their own actions, as the experiences of the body as their own experiences, one who gets tangled in these actions and experiences, such persons are called sansari. This is the thing. So, when we say, I am fat today, I am thin today, I am happy today, I was sorrowful yesterday, we have seen these make no sense. Because when someone says, I was happy and I was sad, this means he is also saying that the same I was happy yesterday and the same I was sad tomorrow. By this very sentence, it means that the I cannot be happiness or sorrow. It means the I is experiencing happiness, the I is experiencing sorrow. So experience and the experiencer, they have to be different. If I am experiencing happiness and I am experiencing sorrow, means I cannot be happiness or sorrow. So I am happy and I am sorrowful is nonsense. It cannot be. The same I cannot be happy today and sorrowful tomorrow. I is the experiencer, not the thing which is experienced. This means what? This means the whole thing is a huge mistake. And this attachment to worldly existence, what is the cause we have seen? The same thing is said in another way to make the concept clear. What? First is Samsara Abhimana Krita, we have seen, caused by identification. Another thing which he says is Samsara Upadhi Krita. Upadhi Krita, caused by Upadhi. What is Upadhi? Upadhi is a limiting adjunct. So we won't go into detail, that itself requires a long discussion. But basically, what is happening here, we are imposing upon ourselves the property of something else. Simple meaning. Crystal appearing red, a crystal appearing blue. If there is a red light, it appears red. If there is a blue light near it, it appears blue. So we say red crystal. The crystal has not become red. The red light is being superimposed on the crystal. So we say red crystal. The light goes away, the light will go away. Then the crystal will remain as it is. So this superimposition of properties of something else upon another thing is called upadhi. So samsara is upadhi krita. This sense of being worldly means what here? The properties of those things which are completely separate from us are being imposed upon ourselves. Same thing said in another way. The mind and body are in no way related to us. But because of this identification, the properties of the body we are relating upon ourselves. The properties of the mind we are relating to us. I am fat, I am thin, I am happy, I am sorrowful. What are these? These are qualities of the mind and body which are constantly changing. So when we say, I am this, we are imposing these upon ourselves. So, samsara abhimana krita. So when someone loses his money, what does he say? I am ruined. I am dead. How did he die? The money was lost, not his life. So what kind of death it is? It is death caused by the person's identification with his money. When money goes, he thinks his life goes. So the person can get so deeply connected with his existence, with his wealth, that if he is losing wealth, is equivalent to dying. That is what attachment causes. Similarly, if someone's wife or sons fall ill, someone's husband fall ill, they cry out, "Oh, I am ruined." They may be hale and hearty, so how are they ruined? So this ruin is caused by false identification. They see their loved ones, we see our loved ones as extensions of ourselves. Thus, their suffering becomes our suffering. Otherwise, why should anyone suffer when a different person is suffering? There is no reason. So all this starts with one's connection with the first, our subtle body, which is called the mind, then the gross body. This false identification makes us believe I am the mind, then it makes us believe I am the body, then it makes us believe everything connected with this body is mine. So when, due to ignorance or avidya, this identification starts, it leads to samsara. It leads to worldly existence. And opposite, going the opposite way, when wisdom, vidya arises, when one starts discriminating, examining what is called viveka, and tries to separate himself from all these things which are continuously moving, continuously shifting. He tries to separate himself from the body, the mind, the activities of the mind and body. Sin, virtue, attachment, hatred, pleasure, pain, etc. And one, when completely succeeds in this separation, in this false identification, removal of that, then he ceases to be a sansari. He gets out of this net. So saints tell us that we have to examine ourselves. Are we attached to things which constantly change? Where is our mind? Observing our mind, we can know. The rise of attachments and aversions will tell us whether the mind is stuck in this worldly existence, samsara, or it is trying to go beyond. So we have seen what is samsara, who is a sansari, who is in the worldly existence. Now we have to examine how not to be a sansari. So we have just said that samsara is used more broadly to mean the totality of worldly life and human experience. Not just the individual cycle, but the entire realm of conditioned existence. As the root Sri means passing, always changing. So where does this lead to? That till we are sansaris, we will never be at rest. Not a moment's rest, not a moment's peace. Why? Because we are identifying ourselves with things which are constantly moving. So we will be forced to move with them. We will continue to change our bodies, our place, our acquaintances. It will be aimless drifting. Here, there, tomorrow, another place. Wandering. It is called Brahmana. Samsara Brahmana means from one body to another body. There again form attachments, me and mine, laugh and cry, then take up another body. The same cycle starts again. So, in argument it can be said, that how you can say that it will continue forever, one day we will die, with death everything will be finished. No, it will not be finished. Because by death, as we all know, the body, destruction of the body is meant. Death is just a change of body. We will continue to pass from body to body. It is an endless cycle. So, this cycle of samsara is called in Sanskrit Samsara Chakra. And it has been wonderfully explained in a very short, succinct way, concise way by the great Shankaracharya in his introduction to the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. So after examining samsara, sansari, we can just see in a very short way, just the main points, very important points about this samsara chakra. There is no way of knowing all this. We cannot know all this. We cannot perceive all this. So the source is only one. What? The Vedas, the scriptures. And of course the great commentators help us understand their teachings. The Vedas are what? The Vedas are the greatest benefactor of humankind. The scriptures are the greatest benefactor. They have been compared to our mothers who wish only good for their children. So, Shankaracharya says the whole of the Vedas are devoted to only one thing. What? Setting forth the means of attaining what is good and avoiding what is evil. In one sentence, he has given the whole function of the Veda. Ishtasya prapti, getting what is good. Anishtasya parihara. That is the function of the Vedas. So in regard to what? Will the Vedas tell us eat this, don't eat that? No. For that the Vedas are not necessary. Our ordinary intelligence can gauge that because we are seeing those things. We are feeling the effects of those things. But in the things which cannot be seen, which are not within the domain of our sense organs, we have no way of knowing. So here the Vedas are the only source of our knowledge. So Ishta we know. Ishta means desirable, Anishta is undesirable. Ultimately, it leads to only one thing, pleasure and pain. So that is the point. These two are nisargata, he says, by nature. Every one of us wants to be happy. Every one of us desires to avoid misery. We are naturally inclined to these things. It need not be taught to us. So, Vedas tell us how to get happiness and get rid of suffering in matters which are not perceptible to our sense organs. So, what does it say first? It tells us first that you are not connected with this body. You are just residing in the body. Even if the body disintegrates, you won't be affected. You will go to another body. So this relation between different bodies and ourselves can only be known from the scriptures. Only then, when we have this idea that I am not this body, I am something else, will a person start thinking. Then he will think, nothing will end after death. I will get another body where I will reap the fruits of my karma again. So when a person starts thinking in this way, he becomes careful of his actions. Otherwise, the materialist says, everything will end with death. So you know the Charvak philosophy. take a loan of $1 million, do what you like. After you die, who will be there to repay the loan? But when a person starts believing that he is not the body, his karma will follow him, then he starts examining his actions. So this is the starting point. But the cause of the desire to attain good and avoid evil, that is ignorance regarding the self. This is the main thing. Whenever Vedas are there, why? They tell us how to get happiness and avoid misery. He says this, Shankaracharya. But he also says, my friend, the very fact that you are trying to be happy and you are trying to avoid misery means you are in ignorance. You think you are the mind and body. You are the doer and experiencer. So in the beginning it is okay. You try to get happiness and misery till you are... But ultimately, without getting rid of this ignorance, you will not get perpetual peace. You will be running in this cycle of happiness and misery only, because the very fact that you want to be happy and avoid misery means you are identifying yourself with the mind and body, means you are ignorant. So go to the root, remove this ignorance itself. That is what Vedanta teaches us. And what is the how to remove ignorance? Ignorance can only be removed by one thing, knowledge. So knowledge regarding your true nature will cut this cycle once and for all. It will cut the root. So these are the steps. Cause of the desire to attain good or avoid evil is ignorance. What is the result of this ignorance? We think we are the doer and the experiencer. And how can this ignorance be removed? This can be only removed by knowledge. Ignorance can only be removed by knowledge. There is no other way. And the supreme knowledge is knowing ourselves one with the ultimate reality. So, then he describes in detail, we will not go into detail, just a few sentences, that how this cycle starts. People are generally, he says, governed by their natural inclinations. So they don't think before they do any action. I like this, I will do this. I don't like this, I will not do this. So that is being governed by our natural propensities. That is not good. Once the Vedas are taught and we believe in them and we believe that we are separate from this mind and body, we start thinking. Then we accumulate good sanskaras. That is called the scriptural sanskaras. Then we start obeying the dictates of the scriptures. We accumulate good impressions, go on performing good deeds. And he says these good deeds are of two kinds. One is just simply doing good works, and one is doing work accompanied with meditation. So doing good works will lead to heaven. Just I'm telling in very short way. And doing good deeds along with meditation may lead to the highest heaven, which is called Brahma Loka. And he says, when the good deeds balance the evil deeds, first we get a human body. Samye cha dharma dharmayo manushyatva prapti. So all these points he has wonderfully explained. We can go to the original and read for ourselves. So just we will end with the most important sentence in which he describes the whole of this Samsara Chakra in a wonderful way. All this discussion we have done, so we have seen Samsara is meant to signify the whole of conditioned existence, right from the first being created to the lowest being which exists. So I will just quote him first in original Sanskrit and just a few words of explanation. This will sum up the whole thing very nicely. Evam brahmadya sthavaranta swabhavika avidya doshavati dharma adharma sadhana krita sansara gati. And what is the ashraya of this sansara gati? What is the source? Nama rupa karma ashraya. In this one sentence, he has explained this beautifully. Evam, thus, so all this discussion now we can understand. Evam, thus, in this way, Brahma Adya, beginning with Brahma. Here Brahma does not mean Supreme Brahma. Here it means Brahma, the first created being. Till Sthavarantya. Sthavarantya means that which does not move. So till Brahma, the highest being created, till this clump of grass, so to say, which does not move. Swabhavika avidya adi doshavati. Swabhavika. Swabhavika dosha. The faults are natural. Possessed of the defects, beginning with natural ignorance. And what are these caused by? Dharma adharma sadhana krita. Produced or caused by our actions, which are either good or bad. This is Sansara Gati, the course or process of transmigratory existence. And last he says, Nama Rupa Karma Ashraya. So we should know what is this based on. The whole of Sansara Chakra, what is it based on? Nama, name. Rupa, form. Karma, action. So translate the whole thing. Thus, from Brahma right down to immobile beings, the course of worldly existence, Sansara Gati, characterized by defects such as inherent ignorance, is brought about by the good and bad deeds, the virtue and vice. And it rests upon what? It rests upon name, form, and action. So till we are within this, whatever we do, wherever we go, we are in samsara. We cannot get out of it. We'll have to live in the worldly life, moving from one place to another, one world to another, coming back again moving. This is called transmigration. Means long migration from one end to the another. From tiny amoeba maybe to Hiranyagarbha, the highest manifested state. We are all in this. And unfortunately, it is not something which is desirable. The only way to end this is what? To end the root, burn the root, the ignorance. That can be only burnt by one thing, that is knowledge. Knowledge of what? Knowledge of our true nature, in other words, knowledge of God. So gaining spiritual knowledge alone can end this moving from one place to another, being happy tomorrow, miserable yesterday, always searching for stability, peace, security, but never finding it. Why? Because we are attaching ourselves to things which are constantly moving, and we are being forced to move with them. So saints and sages have told us again and again. That is why, my friend, till we go on like this, till we go on searching in this mundane world, empirical existence, for rest, for peace, ultimate peace, you cannot get it. By nature it is impossible. The only way is to destroy this false identification with the supreme knowledge and regain, so to say, your real nature, which is not separate from God or the supreme reality. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.